Good evening, Africa. Welcome to Hashtag, your midweek relax, where sports and entertainment collide. Plenty of fun coming up in tonight's show. But before I get to my co-host, a quick Champions League update. Sorry for all Manchester United fans as they bow out of the competition along with CR7's charges Juventus, who will be joining Barcelona and Ajax in the semi-finals, while tonight sees Liverpool up against FC Porto and a clash of the Premiership between Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur. I cannot wait. On to more pressing matters. Kandai, great to have you back in studio.
What are we doing this today?
Because
What's up, Congo
good.
Fire? What's up, Congo Fire?
The Congo Fire has been released already. It's in the atmosphere. If people are there to catch it, they'll feel it.
Well, what you must feel is hitting us up on social media. You can follow all of Kwezi Sports' social media platforms, and we can be found on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and of course, www.kwezi.com. Arthur, back to you. Super excited. We've got some eye candy in the studio today.
Oh yeah, we got some eye candy, all right. So tonight we have a special guest, South African bodybuilder and fitness model, Monique Lopes. And oh my goodness, tonight we get into, so much about the sport that she loves. I can't wait to get into this conversation. Big things are going. How's it, Monique?
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good. We're so excited that you're on the hashtag card.
Happy to be here.
Hey,
So
oh
much.
my goodness.
Yes,
Kandai, here she is.
Yeah, she is. I think you're probably the prettiest guest we've had on the show.
Of course.
Yeah, I can say that. I can throw things like that
you're
out.
just saying that to put a smile on my face, aren't you?
Well, it's working, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Okay, cool. Well, let's get into it. Tell us a little about yourself. Where did you grow up?
Well, my name is Monique Lopes. I'm a really sparkly human, as you can see. I grew up both here in South Africa in Joburg, because I was born here, but when I was 4 years old, I moved to Mozambique with my parents.
Nice.
Lived there until I was about 10 years old, and then we moved back, and I've been here since.
Wow, can you speak Portuguese?
I can, yes. I'm actually Portuguese.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay.
Don't
So
put me on the spot. Don't put me on the spot.
Why should I put you on the spot? You know that this is a space where everyone comes under the limelight, and Portuguese is one of the languages that we love here. Bom dia. Is it bom tarde or bom dia? Which one is it?
Tudo bem,
Boa noite. Boa noite.
Oh, boa
Yeah,
noite.
Yes, it's boa noite.
All right. Wow. Okay, let's talk about bodybuilding and your passion for bodybuilding. When did
Thank
that
goodness.
start?
I thought it was going to be Portuguese. Where did it start? I used to do karate, and at once when I went to varsity, my karate coach was in Joburg, and I was studying in Pretoria. So
You're a tough girl, hey?
Yes.
Wow.
I like to believe so.
Okay, okay.
And I found fitness, the whole going to the gym, because I missed my coach. I felt like something was missing, and
Something wasn't there anymore.
Yes, my karate coach was actually my idol. I wanted to be like him in the sport, in karate specifically. So my parents didn't allow me to drive up and down to go to training, and I was not prepared to go to another coach, because, I mean, he was my idol. He was my star. I wasn't going to get instructed by somebody else. So that's where I found the gym, to try and just be active, because I was always active, always enjoyed playing with weights, running, that sort of thing. And I found a CrossFit gym, and that's actually where it started. And I was planning to enter CrossFit Games. That's the line that I was going through. And in that process, I met someone who was into bodybuilding, and he explained to me what the whole sport was about, and I was intrigued, and I thought, okay, this is where I belong. I mean, I'm hardcore in the gym, but I would like that
Extra edge.
glamour kind of thing, to be a princess on stage. And the more I did research about it, got home, told my mom, and got a hold of a coach, prepared for my first show, which was, I think, 3 weeks after that. Didn't really like it. Someone told me, give it a chance, try another one, and then that's when I actually really fell in love.
What happened that first time that made you not like it? What happened?
I think I just picked the wrong show. I felt like it was so much effort, and you didn't know what to expect. And then we stood on stage, and it looked like it was a school hall. So it wasn't what I had
in mind.
In mind, yes. Because you Google, you see all these pictures, you see all these videos. So my expectations are always so high. So I felt like that show didn't really meet it. And someone just told me, no, try something else. And the second show was just really glamorous. I really, really enjoyed it, and yeah, that's where the bug bit me. Yeah.
Wow, that's where the bug bit you. That's really
Yes.
interesting for so many of our young viewers or potential bodybuilders that'd like to get involved in the sports. How would you encourage them then to get over their first and second competitions, just like what you encountered?
I would definitely tell them that, you know, don't expect to be a champion first time at your first attempt. Yes, try and give it your all, be your absolute best, but understand that it's going to take you time. And
But what happens if, like your animal spirit's like a lion and you just don't want to lose, you just want to win, you know? How do you deal with clients like that?
well, I myself am like that. I do something to win, but I feel like you can't let wanting to win so badly actually steal the magic away from the actual journey. So it's enjoy the process. Yes, aim for that first place, but if it doesn't happen, don't be discouraged. Actually use that as motivation to go again. Because I didn't win my first show. I think I came third.
That's not bad, first time out.
Good at not coming first.
See?
The second show I did win, and I think that could have played a role in the whole me really loving the sport, but I think everything happens for a reason and it has their own time frame. So yeah, don't be discouraged if it doesn't go according to plan, because I mean, the first show didn't meet my expectations. I told my mom, this is not what I was signed up for. It's not actually what I enjoy, but eventually it actually was exactly what I needed to blossom in my life. Yeah.
Well, talking about blossoming, I mean, we're just looking at your Instagram and it is amazing. 30,000 followers and you look so good. How much time and effort do you go into, you know, your page and your brand?
It's a full-time job, I must say, because my business actually relies on it. I really enjoy Instagram because it's given me the opportunity to show the world my journey, help others achieve their goals and dreams, even if it's not fitness and health related. And,
Yes.
I have to spend a lot of time on it every single day because I care about my followers. They engage with me, they fill me in on their life, and I just really enjoy giving back to the world, and I use my Instagram to do that.
Where do you have the time to engage with your followers or any of your fans, or is that something that you're not yet quite ready to do?
What do you mean? From face to face?
Go for movies, go for coffee, hang out, workshops.
Well, are you one of the followers that wants to go for
one of the
movies
followers.
Well, I'm really, really lucky that I am actually sponsored or an ambassador for Switch Playground, and that is a gym facility that encourages people to come together, and I use that as an opportunity to meet people who want to meet me, and it's a fun environment, it's active, it's all what I'm about. So a lot of the times I don't really have time, although I would really love to meet people personally for a cup of coffee or that, but I always say, okay, well, I'm going to be at Switch today, come and join me, and
Hang
that's
out.
usually a fun environment to...
Okay, I want to backtrack a little bit because you said that it all sort of started with karate. That was your sport of choice. Why karate and how far did you go?
It was, I think karate found me. Like,
Okay.
I grew up in Mozambique, and at the time my parents were working, so my mom's cousin was actually looking after me after school, and her kids at that time were, my cousins were doing karate, and I was just sitting on the sideline, not really involved. And funny story, the one class was short of a person, so the coach called me up to hold the bag so that the other person could punch, so that it was partner work. And then he said, well, you know, now you got to switch. The other person's getting tired. And I threw that first punch. I'm even getting goosebumps thinking about it. I threw that first punch, and it was just love at first sight. And my mom wasn't really convinced. I didn't have a karate suit or anything. She
That must have been hard.
bought my first karate suit seconds before I entered my first competition.
Wow.
So, but I think she made a mistake because it escalated, and I've been world champion 5 times.
Wow.
Represented Mozambique in the beginning, half, and when I moved to South Africa, I had the choice to swap it over, and then I represented South Africa.
Got an African champion here, can die. Beep, beep,
A
beep, beep.
double African champion,
Right.
Mozambique and South Africa. That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool indeed. I mean, and something that you are also involved in is Monique Feet. Let's talk about that.
Monique Fit is my business. it's Monique because my name is Monique and
Yeah.
it fits. And when I started my Instagram page, I wasn't really that creative. I didn't think it was going to become what it became. And it just got to a stage where it was just too late to change the name. So
Yeah.
Monique, but will do.
No, but it's pretty dope. That's dope.
And how I got into it is just the fitness, the bodybuilding per se. I don't really like calling that because it's so hectic. So fitness modeling. Yeah.
Why would you prefer describing it as fitness modeling? Why do you think the world does not perceive it in the right light if they call it bodybuilding?
Feel like
I've also heard the term
bodybuilders-
bikini athlete. What
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I call myself.
Okay.
I don't really like bodybuilding because it's got these negative connotations. Like, immediately, as soon as you say, I do bodybuilding, first they look at my arms, then they look at, but you're so small, it doesn't really fit. So to avoid those awkward looks and comments and questions, I just say, no, I do fitness modeling or I'm a bikini athlete. I think then it's so much easier for them to understand, okay. But I feel like any person who spends time in the gym changing the shape of their body, they are a bodybuilder per se, even if they're not competing. But yes, I try and avoid that.
Wow. All right.
title.
So you recently competed in London. How was that experience?
That experience was really incredible. I feel like South Africa is not far off in terms of the level of athletes. It was really incredible. I exceeded my expectations, I must say, and it was really awesome to be given the opportunity to see that that's the level that I want to be at. I'm sort of done on the South African stage. I want to be up there. I want to be up there with the champions. I want to work towards being number one again, because in South Africa I've been number one quite a few times, top 3, which is incredible, and I feel like the pressure is so much. Going overseas, the pressure is less because no one's there that really knows you. You have a fresh platform to show the world who you are.
Really? I thought that the pressure going overseas would be more for you because obviously you've done so well here and then now on an international platform, don't you feel like a little bit of a sort of a smaller fish? Because obviously you're very aware of, the
Thought
scene here.
so, but like I said, I was in the UK a couple of weeks ago, but then this past week, and I had a local show and I was way more stressed out about this show than that because there's expectations when it's in your country because people know who you are, people know how you usually perform, and people just expect, well, you think people expect, you shouldn't really care, but when you go abroad, there's no sense of expectation. It's a new
A little bit more
dimension,
freedom,
yes.
yeah.
Like you really have this opportunity to start fresh. The judges don't know who you are. It's really a clean slate.
Do you then reinvent yourself or do you do what you do here? Do you sort of present that same sort of package or then do you go and try and do something a little bit different when you're over there?
Same package, but with extra bedazzle.
Okay,
Yes.
extra sparkle.
Extra sparkle, yes.
Well, you're on track as well to compete in the 2019 Mr Olympia in Las
excited for
Vegas. That must be very
Yeah,
exciting.
Very excited about that.
Wow, the way you just lit up when I mentioned that.
Because that is one of my biggest goals for 2019.
Wow.
So it really...
And it's about to come to pass.
Yes, getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Yeah, I'm really, really excited.
And how's the preparation going for that?
Good. All these shows that I'm doing in the interim are getting me closer to that because it's more than just the training, more than just the eating. It's that confidence that you show on stage. I feel that's where I need a lot of my work because I've mastered the eating. I know what I need to do. I know the dedication that requires. But it's creating this wow factor when you get on that stage because a show like the Olympia, although I'm going to enter as an amateur, there are going to be thousands of people on that stage, and you have to make sure that you are something that the judges are going to be captivated by.
drawn to, yeah.
Yes, that's
All
I think
right.
the scariest part of it all, but I'm really excited about the whole experience. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. All right, it's secret question time. We haven't done this for quite some time, but our producer has once again given me the hidden questions. I've not seen these questions, so I have no idea what will be asked. Monique, are you ready?
I think I'm nervous,
All
but
right,
let's just
drum
be
roll,
ready.
please. Jeez, can I don't even know what I'm
My
going to
drum
get
roll
this
is quite
time.
terrible. Okay, I'm
mine
scared
is
for you. I'm
also.
scared. Okay.
All right, so question 1, best music to listen to on a road trip.
On a road trip, anything happy. I think anything vibey, something that will get you moving.
Okay, your top 3 genres of music?
I don't know.
Okay, question 2. Favorite holiday destination?
The beach. The beach.
Okay.
Definitely the beach. But if I had to be specific, because I've experienced it already and I loved it, Mauritius.
Mauritius, les Français ils sont là-bas. Your favorite dinner?
Mom's steak and mash. Definitely mom's steak and
Are
mash.
you an animal lover?
Yes, 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 yes.
Pets or dogs? Well, cats or
Pets or
dogs, pets or dogs.
Dog, definitely a dog lover.
Perfect. If you won $1 million, what would you do with it?
I would invest in my business to make it an even more more approachable thing to change more lives. So I'll definitely invest it in my business and give back to my parents. I want to send them on a holiday to just thank them for the life that they've given me and my brother. Yes.
Okay, do you have any superstitions before a competition?
Yes. My mum has to be there. That's the first thing.
Ooh.
And I have a lucky charm called Moo, which is a cow.
Yeah.
And he's got a little rosy around him. If my mom and dad is not around, things don't look so good for me.
What?
But it's also routine. We have certain things that my mom and I do in a certain order. So if that is interrupted, I don't feel that great.
All right. Oh, this question. Jeez, my producer. Do you have a boyfriend? If not, do I stand a chance?
Wow.
Yes, I do have a boyfriend. His name is Adrian, and he's also into fitness competitions and stuff like that. Yeah, we've been together for about 3. It's actually our anniversary tomorrow.
Oh,
Does he have bigger muscles than Arthur?
No, he probably doesn't have bigger muscles than me.
He doesn't. No, he does.
Wow, okay, well, I don't stand a chance at all.
Well, all this talk about muscles has inspired me to hit the gym in the next few days. More to come from Monique, but first, Felicia has taken a much-needed break, but filling her spot is none other than Zitla. Let's see what stories have made the top of her list.
Tigers, welcome to your weekly dose of social media gossip. Imagine your favorite stars talking about their favorite sports stars. It comes as no surprise that everyone is talking about Tiger Woods winning the Masters for the 5th time. Tiger literally broke the internet on Monday with news of him coming back from the ashy pits to reclaim his throne on the game. Stars like Serena Williams, Rafael Nadal, Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, Phil Mickelson, Russell Wilson and Jack Nicklaus, who is the only golfer to have more wins than Woods in the Masters, all took to Twitter to praise Tiger. After years of poor bad life decisions and numerous back surgeries, pretty much everyone had written Tiger off. So for him to come back stronger than ever makes it the biggest comeback in sports. Well, it's safe to say Tiger is out of the woods. How would you celebrate getting the largest NFL deal? Would you make it rain like Mayweather, or would you be nonchalant about it on social media? Well, Russell Wilson is now the highest paid NFL player in 2019 over Aaron Rodgers, Matt Stafford and even Tom Brady. The Seahawks quarterback inked a 4-year deal with his club worth $140 million, and $65 million is guaranteed. He let the cat out of the bag with a video of him lying in bed with his superstar wife, Ciara, saying, "Hey Seattle, we got a deal. Go Hawks, but I'm gonna see you all in the morning." I mean, wouldn't you grin like that if your spouse signed a $140 million deal? That's what you call a level up. Move over, Kardashians. There's a new curse in town. If you're an all-round sports fan and a Drake fan, then you have probably heard about the Drake curse. Rumors about it became a social media phenomenon as early as 2016. It all started with his beloved NBA Toronto Raptors when he was appointed the club's ambassador. Let's just say for the last 6 years, the Raptors have messed up many winning opportunities. Fast forward to 2019 and a number of sportsmen snatched a pic with the superstar, and unfortunately for them, their clubs were defeated right after taking the snaps. Oof. PSG lost to Lille after Layvin Kurzawa posted with Drake, Man U lost to Wolves in the FA Cup, and Arsenal lost to Everton all after Pogba and Aubameyang posed with the crooner. It's even gotten to the point that AS Roma issued a shady statement banning all their players from taking photos with Drake until the end of the season. Ouch, Drake, maybe just stick to the music. That's all we have time for this week. Same time, same place next week. Bye-bye for now.
Bonsoir. Monique Lopes still on the hashtag couch. Been great talking to her and looking at the social media. Wow, such a massive role that you play. I mean, 30,000 followers. And one would think, do you feel that you have a responsibility to your followers and what you post and say?
Definitely. I definitely feel like I have the responsibility to be very mindful as to what I put out there. I like to keep things very transparent, so if I'm feeling good, they'll know that I feel good. And I also really make a point that I'm very approachable. I mean, I'm not just this Instagram model, because I'm definitely not that. I want people to look at my account and see that I'm a real person. I have my good days, I have my bad days. And I'm just a girl chasing my dreams. I'm fighting for what I want in my life, and I really just want to inspire whoever visits my account to do the same in their life.
Do you get a little bit of negativity, some haters on there, or is it mostly positive stuff?
Mostly positive. I must be honest, I've been really, really lucky. I don't know if it's because my mum's around all the time or if it's because I have this very playful personality, but I haven't really received or had any sort of negativity, or I don't see it, which is good.
How would you deal with it if it came? You know, hey, I don't like how you do your bodybuilding, change the gym, change camp, go into another sport, because that's what a lot of professional sports athletes face. So have you thought about what it would be like if you were in those shoes?
I have thought about it. Growing up, I was always made fun of, yes, of how I looked and stuff, but secretly I still really liked the way that I looked. I loved what I did, and I was never really a follower. I just did my own thing.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would affect me in the sense that it will make me stop what I'm doing, because I'm doing what I love so deeply. I would deal with it by talking to my mom about it, venting,
Nice.
and moving on, because I like to pay attention to the people who already like what I'm doing. Those are the people that I feel that I need to spend my energy on. The people who don't like me, it's fine. No hard feelings, move on. It's really not a big deal.
All right, how long does it take for you to get stage ready?
I would say, in general, probably about 8 weeks, so that it's not anything too strenuous.
Okay.
Yes. But one of my goals is to be about 4 weeks away from a show, so I do maintain my physique all year round. Not that stage-ready condition, but for it to be a comfortable progression, probably about 8 to 10 weeks.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, 8 to 10 weeks.
Yes.
And the day of, the competition, how long does that take you to get ready? Because, I mean, on your Instagram, you look so dolled up and so glam. You look gorgeous.
I have a glam team.
Yeah, glam squad.
Yes. My hair is sponsored, my makeup sponsored, and my nails and my lashes. So I do have a team behind it. So I just have to kind of show up, and then they help me get ready. And again, my mom does the tan, the perfect tan. That's my mom.
Shout out to Mom.
So
Yeah, shout out to Momsy. Momsy's in the studio.
Mommy Lopes.
Hiding over there.
Yeah,
Mommy Lopes,
doing all the right things. I mean, how do you stay motivated? You've spoken about your mom, you've spoken about your personal life and how you've overcome certain things, but what are other personal things to you that help you stay encouraged?
I love that feeling of accomplishment. So I attach emotions to my goals, and they mean something to me. So if I do reach those days that it's a bit tough, I just take a second, take a breather, maybe a nap, or do something different to my actual routine, and just remind myself why I actually started. And I know that people are out there seeing what I do, so I can't let them down. I need to fight through those struggles and just get through it. And 99% of the time, I get there. It's not always perfect. I do fall sometimes. But yeah,
it would be motivation. I know your Monique Fit minions, all the women who've taken and men who've taken your course and who've trimmed down, and that you've that you posted on your Instagram. That must be so encouraging. And just tell us a little bit about that. How it was, like, sort of getting that first feedback. When you're putting Monique Fit out there, and these people are using it and trimming down. And how did that make you feel?
It actually motivates me. There's my answer to your question as well. My minions, which are my clients, they also motivate me because they push me to be my best, and I see them achieving their goals. So it just makes me want more out of my life. And to see them flourish in their life, it's a feeling that I actually cannot describe. A lot of people ask me, how does it make you feel? It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose on this planet. It really is to just empower and uplift someone and make them feel good in their skin. Because if you feel good, you look good, there's absolutely nothing you cannot accomplish in this world. So it really is you feel proud.
Yeah,
They're like
yeah.
my kids.
Yeah, proud indeed. I mean, tell us about the brands that you are associated with and what it means to you.
My first brand collaboration was Wildcat and Deranged. That was when I was just starting out in the sport. They're a clothing brand and a supplement brand, and I feel like they really helped me believe in myself more, because you feel like, a brand believes in you, so I got no choice. I got to believe in myself. And I'm also sponsored by Switch Playground, which is a gym that incorporates high-intensity training. That was started off by Steve Uriah, and he's phenomenal fitness. He is Fitspo. He's my fitness inspiration. He doesn't compete or anything, but just he's zest for life and enthusiasm with what he does is just so inspirational. And all the beauty things, like my hair extensions, my eyelashes, my makeup, it all adds to my brand, which makes me stand out more and uplifts me more. It's really, really special.
Oh my God, time is up, guys. What a fun show, Monique. It's been fantastic having you on the hashtag couch tonight, and we wish you all the best in the future.
Thank you so much for having me. I look forward to being here to tell you the good news about Olympia.
Oh yes,
good
it's going to be
news.
buck wild, can die as always. I've enjoyed our time together. What are you up to over the next few days?
Well, I'm up to getting into some of this fitness stuff, you know what I mean? Maybe in the next couple of weeks I'll have a little transformation myself, you know? Maybe
Okay.
I'll start doing some bikini fitness modeling, you know?
All right.
Maybe.
All right, some bikini fitness modeling. I don't know if I'm going to be jumping into that. That's it. See you same time, same place next week, Wednesday. From myself and the rest of the hashtag team, it's goodbye for now.
You simply never